The genetics of diabetes. Understanding the role of inherited risk factors. Did you know that genetics can play a significant role in the development of diabetes? In fact, researchers have identified numerous genetic variants that contribute to an individual's risk of developing the disease. Join us as we explore the role of inherited risk factors in diabetes and how they can impact your health. Do you know what diabetes is? It's a chronic disease that affects how your body uses glucose, the primary source of energy for your cells. There are two main types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease that typically develops in childhood or early adulthood, while type 2 diabetes is a metabolic disorder that occurs when your body becomes resistant to insulin or doesn't produce enough insulin to maintain normal blood sugar levels. Did you know that genetics can have a significant impact on your risk of developing diabetes? It's true. While environmental and lifestyle factors can also contribute, researchers have identified multiple genetic variants that can increase an individual's risk of developing the disease. These genetic variants can affect insulin production or the way the body uses insulin, which is essential for regulating blood sugar levels. Inheriting even just one of these variants can significantly increase an individual's risk of developing diabetes. So, while maintaining a healthy lifestyle is crucial, it's essential to consider your genetic risk factors when it comes to diabetes prevention and management. When it comes to diabetes, there are several inherited risk factors that can increase an individual's likelihood of developing the disease. Family history is one of the most significant risk factors for diabetes, as individuals with a parent or sibling with diabetes are more likely to develop the disease themselves. Additionally, certain ethnic groups, including African Americans, Hispanics, and Native Americans, have a higher prevalence of diabetes than other populations. In recent years, researchers have also identified specific genetic mutations that can increase an individual's risk of developing diabetes. One example is mutations in the TCF7L2 gene, which is involved in the regulation of blood glucose levels. Studies have found that individuals with certain variants of this gene have an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. By identifying these genetic risk factors, researchers hope to develop more effective strategies for preventing and managing diabetes in high-risk individuals. Genetic testing is a valuable tool for understanding an individual's risk of developing diabetes. By analyzing an individual's DNA, genetic testing can identify specific genetic variants that impact their susceptibility to the disease. This information can be used to develop personalized prevention and management strategies tailored to the individual's unique genetic profile. While genetic testing for diabetes is not yet widely available, advances in genetic research are making it more accessible. However, it's important to note that genetic testing for diabetes is not routinely recommended for the general population. Currently, genetic testing for diabetes is primarily recommended for individuals with a family history of the disease or those who exhibit other risk factors. Genetic testing for diabetes is typically conducted in specialized genetic clinics with trained healthcare providers who can interpret the results and provide appropriate counseling. As research continues, genetic testing for diabetes may become more widely available and integrated into routine clinical care. In conclusion, genetics can significantly contribute to the development of diabetes. Inherited risk factors such as family history, ethnicity, and genetic mutations can increase an individual's risk of developing the disease. Although genetic testing can aid in understanding one's diabetes risk, maintaining a healthy lifestyle and seeking guidance from healthcare providers is crucial. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe.